guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are having a great day so far, and thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for a little bit. I hope you get a ton of cleaning motivation from this. In today's video, I'm going to be taking y'all along with me as I clean up my house to get ready and prepared to leave for the weekend. My husband and the boys are still going to be here, but I wanted to make sure I had everything pretty clean and put away as much as possible so that he didn't have to deal with a ton of extra things, because you know, 3 little boys to take care of is a lot when you're on your own for the entire weekend. So I wanted to make it as easy on him as possible. I mean, he does clean up after himself and he can definitely manage the household, but I again just wanted to make it as easy on him as possible, because the next morning I was heading out to North Carolina for the weekend. But I hope you guys enjoy this video and get a ton of motivation from it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also if you're new around here, I would love for you to hit that red subscribe button down below before this video is over and join my little YouTube fam.
All I know is this is where my heart is. Oh, I have seen many places where the beauty never ends. Different cities, friendly faces, and perhaps I'm going back. But I don't have to be chasing every dream that I have. Oh, no. 'Cause the thing is, I've got more love here than I can bear. Ooh.
So if you guys watched my last video, my kitchen clean with me part 2, if you haven't, I'll link it in the description for you guys. But in that video I mentioned that life has been just really tough lately. It's been one thing after another, and one of those things is the reason why I was going out of town on this weekend. My stepdad, basically my dad, the man that raised me, walked me down the aisle, the man that loved me when he didn't have to love me, passed away. So we were heading down to North Carolina to say our final goodbyes to him. So that is that's been really tough on me, and I've been trying to keep my mind busy, but that is why I haven't been posting many videos, and I haven't been able to wrap my head around anything really. But that was why I was going out of town on this weekend, so I really just wanted to make sure everything was handled so I wasn't preoccupied with feeling bad. I know, like, my husband can definitely take care of our boys without me, like, there's no doubt in my mind about that. But I had never been away from Hunter for that long, the baby, and actually I don't think I've been away from any of the boys for 2 whole days. So that was also tough on me. But we drove down to North Carolina. It was like a 7-hour drive, so there's no chance that my boys were gonna make it through that. And plus, going to a funeral and everything is just, you know, not really good, and they don't really need to be there, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But it was hard for me to leave them, so I was struggling with mom guilt there, and then I was also going to say goodbye to a very, very important person to me. So that was tough. If you are in a tough season of life as well, just know that it is just that. It is just a season of life, and it's like this just for now, and hopefully things will, you know, pick back up and not be as tough on us, because that is just one of the things that has happened to us in the past couple months. But life is hard sometimes, but it's totally worth it.
He's a vagabond, he won't love you better. I can watch you sinking down on the bottom ship. So come to
So in this video, I'm basically just doing a lot of surface cleaning. I wanted to make sure everything was wiped down, all of the dishes were done, the floors were clean, the bathroom was clean, like the toilet and the sinks were wiped off. Just basically so I didn't come back to a complete disaster, because while my husband will pick up after himself, I am the one that primarily takes care of our household. I am a stay-at-home mom, and it is basically something that I take care of all the time, and I didn't want to come home to my floors being a disaster or the bathroom being completely destroyed. So I felt like if I had cleaned it before I left, you know, it was only 2 days, I shouldn't come back to a complete disaster, which I did not. He did very good and really surprised me, you guys. He did laundry and everything. I was so surprised, pleasantly surprised, and really proud of him, actually, because I don't think he's done laundry since we've been together, which is totally fine. I mean, my husband works his butt off to support us and take care of his family, and I definitely do not mind doing the majority of the housework. I actually prefer it that way. Like, sometimes I feel like I get frazzled and I'm like, I just need some help. Will somebody just help around the house? But then when they do help, I micromanage it, and then it's not done the way I would do it. So basically I should just do it myself, right? But I'm just gonna go through and dust the living room now, and then we're going to move on into the bathroom. Let me know down in the comments what kind of dry shampoo you guys use. What I just showed you was like the Walmart brand of the brunette dry shampoo. I think it's like the Walmart brand of the Batista brunette dry shampoo, which is what I usually use. Like, that is what I typically buy. But on this occasion, I decided to try out the Equate one, and you guys, it was not good. It didn't do basically anything to my hair. And like with the brunette one, it has like color to it, so it doesn't have like that white cast, or it's not supposed to have the white cast, and it like blends in with your hair a little bit better, and this did not do that. So let me know down below if you have darker hair, what kind of dry shampoo you prefer. Preferably a drugstore, because I'm not trying to buy any expensive dry shampoo, not in our budget, and not really something that I care to spend that much money on. But now I'm just going to clean the toilet. I'm wiping it down. I sprayed it all down with some Clorox or some Walmart bleach spray. And I'm wiping down. If you have boys, I guess typically what I'm trying to say is I spray down the floor around the toilet as well, because I have boys and they're pretty messy and it gets kind of gross in there. So I feel like bleach spray is my best bet. And now we're moving on into the boys' room. This room is such a disaster all the time. And I recently, just this past weekend, I didn't film it, and I'm really kicking myself in the butt because I didn't film it. But I went through and decluttered so much out of their room, because there are so many toys and stuff in here that they were keeping because they like them, but I never see them pull them out. So what I did is I went through their room, decluttered everything that I thought that we could donate and get rid of, because they weren't playing with it anymore. I put it out in the hallway, and I let them go through and decide what they were willing to part with, which was honestly most of what I put out there. They weren't really trying to hold on to too much, which I really, really appreciated, because we needed to free up some space in this room. There's 2 boys in here. One loves his Hot Wheels tracks, which you can tell, and that is fine. Like, I want them to be able to keep all of their things that they enjoy playing with, but if they aren't going to play with it, then we need to let someone else play with it. You know, donate it and let another child that would enjoy playing with it have it. And now we're moving on to folding laundry. So this was a big thing that I wanted to get done, because I had so much laundry that needed to be folded, and I didn't want to come home to it. Like, just personally, I didn't want to go through this weekend or that weekend and come home to a ton of laundry that needed to be folded. So now I'm going to take care of all of that, and that is the last thing that we do in this video.
got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I really thought we had it covered. Was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh na na na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are.
So like I said, that was so much laundry to fold. Like I think it was like 4 loads of laundry to fold. So now I'm going to get it all put away. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I will constantly rotate the washer and dryer, but I won't fold it afterwards, and it only affects me because I'm the one that's digging through it, trying to find the boys' clothes, trying to find socks that match, and I do it to myself, and I really wish I was one of those people that could just fold the laundry as soon as it's dry, but I am not. But on this particular day, I did not want to come home after a weekend, after a tough weekend at that, come home to so much laundry that needed to be folded and put away, and then dirty laundry as well, because you know I brought home a bag full of dirty laundry and the boys, and yeah, so I just didn't want to deal with that. So I wanted to make sure that everything was folded and put away. And now I'm going to make my bed because all of that laundry was on top of my bed, so I needed to get that put away before I could do any of that. And now I'm going to go through this and match all of the socks, which is really tedious, but it needs to be done. I do have a little tip here. We all have black socks. So the boys all have black socks. We all have just one set of socks. So it makes it way easier to match, which is definitely something that I've recently started because we had all these socks that weren't matching and I couldn't find the matches to them, and it was just a mess. So I threw all of our socks away and we all got new black socks. But this is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you're new around here, please hit that subscribe button and join my little YouTube fam. And that'll be it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.
No, 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 no,